Welcome back to La La Land on CRN Digital Talk. I'm Brett Chapin. That's Ashley Quammen. And we are talking today with actress Sarah Stuckey.
Hi.
Hey, Sarah. If you have any questions for Sarah, make sure you give us a call at 1-800-336-2225. That's 1-800-336-2225. And thanks for coming back and joining us, Sarah.
Sure, I'm happy to be here.
You were our number 2 guest, and now you're on show 77. That's pretty awesome.
7.
Pull your microphone kind of
Am I pulling it?
Yeah.
Hello.
There you go. Now we can hear
you.
you.
Hear me?
Yes.
All right, excellent.
So, Sarah, you've done a lot of film work. You are still applying to work as a sommelier.
Sommelier.
I got that wrong on the last show, and I got it right again.
It's
Yeah.
a hard
word.
word. But you know what? If you drink enough, it's much easier to
Rolls
say.
off the tongue.
Rolls
Okay.
right off.
All right, makes a lot of sense. And we wanted to have you back just to kind of talk about some of the stuff that you have going on right now.
Well, actually, I've been kind of taking some time to kind of work on me so that I can, bring into the next phase of Sarah J. Stuckey actress.
All right.
So I have some new things to bring to the table, to the characters and things that I might play. I've done a couple webisodes in the last year that are just now finally starting to come out and be released, so I'm excited about those. And again, just little guest spots in those, which were a lot of fun to do.
Very cool.
So yeah.
And one of them is Pairings, the
Pairings,
series. Tell
the
us
series.
a little bit about that.
It's super cute. It's let's see, How I Met Your Mother meets 40-year-old version meets. Did I say 40-year-old version? I did. 40-year-old virgin. Hi.
We knew.
Yeah.
We got
I know
it.
what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I'm practicing for that sommeliership and stuff.
You can say that.
I can. I can.
Oh, it's
see, I
harder.
had a lot to drink, so it
Okay.
came very easy to me. 40-year-old virgin, How I Met Your Mother, and then probably any of your favorite cooking shows from the Food Network. And it's about this young fellow who just can't get a break, can't get a date. And his friends say, hey, you know what? Why don't you just use your mad cooking skills and see if you can try and win a date that way? So he tries a couple of different dating techniques, but he adds in his mad cooking skills and ends up kind of, getting some successful dates by basically being who he is.
And what part do you play?
I play a sweet little role. She's a she's a lovely gal we figured she was from Montana. And she's just one of those very enthusiastic kind of gals who has a voracious appetite. So
She likes to eat.
She likes to eat.
All right.
Really,
Girl
actually.
likes to eat.
Girl likes to eat. And
I love a girl that likes to eat.
And girls love a man who likes to cook. I love that that's the premise of the show.
Absolutely. And
That's great.
And Ed Robinson, who stars in the show, and his brother Rick, who's in the show, and I believe they wrote it together and Rick directed it, who are just, first of all, lovely, lovely people, and I love and adore them. But Ed is a fantastic cook, and he has a blog which he calls $5 Feasts, and it sends out a new recipe every week, and the concept is that you can have a gourmet meal but on a budget.
Oh, that's cool.
I would love for you to give him a call sometime because he's fantastic, and you should talk to him about all those kinds of how he came up with the role, because it's a sweet role and a sweet show.
His name's Ed?
Ed,
call in. Tell us about your series. We're waiting for you.
all right.
And you're also the breakout actress of the year for Stage Scene LA, right?
Last season for 2010 2011. So it was right as just after I'd done my show here before. I think Stephen Stanley announced that I think September of 2011, and it was for the 2010-2011 season. So it was for most of all the shows that I had done that year. So, Into the Woods, Odd Couple, Caught was the big one, I think, for me, them, everybody. It was such a good show. And then also Gypsy towards the end of that. So it was... I feel so trite saying it. It was such an honor to be given the title, but it was an honor.
It's really very cool.
It was very sweet. It was really awesome, and I was like, wow. It was nice to be recognized by somebody who is such a passionate theater goer, and I think has seen enough theater to have a pretty good opinion of what's going on. So I enjoyed it.
People like to give Stephen Stanley a hard time because he
shouldn't.
gives out so many awards. He gives out like 300 of them, but he's making theater in LA known. He's giving recognition to people. I don't see what's wrong with that.
I agree with you. I first of all, I think Steven is a lovely, lovely man, and I adore him, and I love his smiling face sitting right out there front row every night you come out, and you see this smile on somebody's face, and it's because he genuinely loves theater. And if the people that are in our lives are a reflection of who we are and what we love and enjoy, to see that smile on somebody else's face just says, gosh, you know what? They see the love and joy that I have for what I'm doing, and it's just being reflected right back to me. So
that passion is infectious.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's absolutely infectious.
So it may not be a Tony, it may not be some big fancy plastic crystal statue. So what? It's I think it, and I'm not saying that because I got an award, but I'm saying, like, if I was a fellow theater goer, if I was a fellow audience member sitting out there, and here's this person who says, these are the shows you should see because these are the actors that are going to create the entertainment world that you are going to see in the next, say, 10, 15, 20 years, whatever, or maybe 5 years, 5 months, who knows. Yeah. These are the people that know their art, they love their art, this is what they do, and we should honor them as much as they honor us by going up on stage every night and bringing to life something that makes us feel something. So
absolutely.
Well said.
I hope so.
Yeah, very well said.
I mean, I think that anybody that's giving recognition to the amazing talent in LA, I mean, I see it on the show all the time. We've gotten to talk to over 300 of these incredibly talented people. There's so much talent in LA, and anybody that's giving recognition to that, I think, deserves props.
Absolutely. So here's to Stephen Stanley.
Yeah.
We like him.
Boy, he got a good plug on
There
this segment.
Wow. Stephen Stanley, call in.
Seriously. He's been a guest.
Yay. Oh, has he been?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Yay.
Good stuff.
So great. Excellent.
So, getting into some of that passion that you were talking about, and the energy that you feel toward theater, the feelings you feel toward theater, what do you think is the most important thing to you about being an actress, working on stage or film?
Oh, wow. Well, now you asked a hard question, Brad.
No pressure.
No pressure.
No pressure.
We asked the tough questions on La La Land.
Wow. Okay. So what is the most important? Not to give a lot of dead air here, but it's one that takes a lot of question, it takes a lot of thought, and a lot of introspection. I love what I do, and if I try to pinpoint the first moment where I was like, that's when I probably was the first time I was an artist, or the first time I was an actor, or the first time I got the bug or whatever, it probably, I don't know that I could pinpoint that exact moment. It is something that is so ingrained into the fiber of my being that, so when I have the opportunity to act in any capacity, it allows me to be the essence of myself. And that's why I love it, because I don't have to be anybody else but myself.
It's a beautiful thing. I guess you bring yourself into a lot of roles that you work on. Yeah.
Absolutely. So when I play that murderous, whatever, and the next time I do something exciting like that,
that's really
it's just a little bit of me.
It's part of you. Nice. Guys, we're talking with actress, vocalist Sarah J. Stuckey. You can find information about her on sarahjstuckey.com. If you have any questions, give us a call at 1-800-336-2225. We'll be back on La La Land today with Brett and Ashley Quammen right here on CRN Digital Talk.